Good evening, all. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Excel Basic to Advanced Day 2. Today we are going to discuss from where we study. I am audible now. I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay, we wait. There are only 6 people joined yet. We are waiting for next 2 minutes. Then we start. Okay, guys, we are going to start. Hello, everyone. Please respond me so and I can understand that you are on the board. Please respond me so I can understand that you are on the board so I can start. Please.
Please start, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are going to start. We have yesterday discussed something about this function of multiplications. While there is one thing we have discussed that I have shared in the screen that how we can lock this cell so that whatever we want to change, we can easily make some change. And then we have make a summation. Then we have make a summation for the gross salary of a particular person. Now we drag it, we get the gross salary of all the employees. Now we want to calculate PF. Then we want to calculate ECS and LIC. The same way we are going to be calculate like basic salary multiplied by the I3 cell. Now what is the shortcut of I or to both the entire cell to be locked. Kindly write down if you want to write down. Control F4. Sorry, F4. F4 is an shortcut key. F4 is a shortcut key to con make lock entire thing. Wait for a while. In some system, it can be a control. In some system, it can be a function F4. It can be some system simply F4. In some system, control F4. So it is depends on the system. You can simply, you can simply, I just remove this, I just remove this dollar sign both the cells. What I have done is, I have my cursor either near the I or 3. Simply, in my system is an F3, sorry F4. So I press F4, both the cell is locked. Then I'm going to be here ECS to calculate ECS basic into J3 into J3 function F4, lock the screen. Then similarly, LIC equal to basic into K3, function F4, lock the screens. All the things is done. Now what should I do? I select all these three. I select all these three, double click it, all the calculation done. Now I want to calculate total reduction. I return in the column L3, that is PF plus ECS plus LIC equal to, I get total reduction. So equal to sum this plus this plus this you can do, and double click it. Then you will get total reductions. Now I want to calculate net salary of a person. So total basic salary, sorry, gross salary minus deduction. So gross salary H5 minus L5, the deductions, you will get a net salary available to a person. So this is the way we can calculate a thousands of employees data within 1 or 2 minutes. And suppose if you're in a clear system, okay, what we deductions, what are the additions, yeah, any loan installment, something we can easily count and make a salary statement within a few minutes if my system is appropriate and okay. Is there any doubt? If any doubt, please ask me in these questions. If any doubt, please ask me. Any kind of confusion, please ask me. Are we going one normal speed? Should I to reduce the speed? Yeah, improve the speed. I need your feedback so that we can have a better uh, discussion or better interactions.
But your speed is okay.
Okay, thank you, Guru Charan Singh ji. Okay, now today we want to discuss something another one of the fantastic functions. Those who are working in an administrative department, administrative professionals. Now look at on this. This is my table. This is my table. This is my table. I have selected this table. Now what I want to calculate. Sometimes my boss asks me, okay, what will be the what are the different this? The boss wants a different kinds of the calculations, and they want all the calculations in a fraction of time. They may want within a 1 minute, 2 minutes. There is a one fantastic functions available in in Excel. Very few people who are using or knowing the advantage or the functionalities of these functions. That is in a data tab. In a data tab, you can select a table range. Wait, might be okay. So I what I have done is I done the table range and I take it here. My table as a header. So serial number, name, dedication, date of joining, basic, TADA, gross, or PF, ECS, LIC, deduction, net amount. These all are my headers of a table. I simply click OK. The moment I click OK, entire table, entire table, some table form. This is my entire case in a table form available. Now, whatever I want to some calculations here, I can do the easily calculations. Now, what I want to do calculation here, I want suppose, for example, I want the sum of all these values. Yeah, I want an average salary. I want average PF kitna what are the PF is average PF to deduct total deductions, average deductions. So what I do it here is, or even you can do it whenever whatever the things you can make it particular place. Now look at on this. I again control Z. I want to calculate that what the total a gross salary of in a month. What I've done, I have simply clicked here on this sum. Now look at it here. There are many options available with me here only. If I want average, this is average salary of the month, 23,048. If I want to calculate maximum salary, then I calculate maximum salary 29,125. If I want to know that what is the minimum salary, so minimum salary is 16,227. Now this is for entire table. Now yesterday we have discussed something about sorting. If I want to sort, now my manager asked me or my boss asked me, Vijay, I want average salary of an HR department. I want average salary of HR department. I go to the sorting and designations, click on HR department. I get the summation of the salary, average salary of HR department, 26,352. Suppose my boss asked me, I want the average salary of manager. So only two managers, average salary is 24,414. If my manager asks me, I want the salary of admin department and HR department together, average salary. So what is my point here is that this is only 11 data. So you will find that what the easy calculation. But when we have thousands of data and my manager asks me, okay, what salary, average salary for this department, for this department, for this department. So I can make quickly decisions. I can take a quick decisions and give me fraction of a time. Yes, sir, for HR department, this is an average salary. For this department, this is a salary. So this is a fantastic table. So what the difference between normal sorting or filtering tab and the data in the with the table, help of table. Now in a normally, if I want to make a summation, yeah, if I want an average, then it will give me for entire table. But in the table properties, it give me particular the data is visible to me. Suppose if I want to calculate it here in the net salary, what the net salary, average net salary of this department. So here there are many things is available. Suppose I want to net average salary and total uh, sum. I want or total salary, net salary of HR and admin department and average gross salary. Similarly, suppose if I want to take some changes in decisions in the mind. Okay, suppose I want to count PF instead of 5%, we want to count 7% PF for the people. So here, if I change it here only, but I3, I get all the wherever the applicability, wherever the impact is automatically done. And that is the beauty of Excel. So here, my here concern is what? Okay, I want to calculate all department, yeah, particular specific department. We will get all this data set, all the information as per my need. Any confusion till now for any functionality or where to go or how to go? Okay. I repeat again out of some way. Any other queries? Any other queries? I'm going to repeat the entire process again. Wait, I just make all the control Z and all the things.
Sir, I'm using 2019 version.
Is possible, no problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now suppose I select all this data. I'm converting this table. I'm converting this table into the normal table. That is converting to the. This is my basic table. This is my basic table. Now what I do, I select all the data, including header row. And go to the data. and go to the data and click here in from table or range, and click it here, and the message will pop up, create a table. Where is the data for a table? This is my data range, and there is tick mark. My table has a header. If I tick mark this, then all this first that is written about the value of a particular column, it's become the header. That is your sorted filter, your filter tab. Simply click it. It will take you to Power Query. You simply click, then simply click on the Power Query. Use the Power Query, you will get and keep it. So the table is available with you. Table is available with you. Now table is available with you. Now table is available with you. Now you can do what you are expecting from this table, that what you want to do. Now suppose if I want the total salary, gross salary of all my employees, then what I do, simply click on auto sum. By default, all this value comes at the downstream. Similarly, if you want to make a sum in front before the uh, uh, header row, you can do no problem at all. But the between row not to be blank. If I want some more functions, then you click on it, you will get the different functions, which is not yet not required this to do make some corrections. Okay. Now suppose if I want average, I want sum, if I want something else, that can be done. I hope you get it. Similarly, if I want to count what is an average PF that we can calculate of all the people. So average PPF we deduct from the people, that is 1,118 rupees. Now this is only 1 month data or 1 period data. If you are a multi-period data and if you are a multi-department data, so it's easy for me to make my statement department wise, month wise, and I can one table, only one table, make some requirement, what per as per the requirement, take a printout and submit it. So it's become my master sheet. So if I want something like, suppose for example, in terms of the account department, admin department, or receptionist department, only there is one receptionist, no issue. If I want that is an accountant and manager both, then this value. So when the last data set of employee, then this function is very important. Suppose if you are an academician, and if you want to calculate the average marks of your class, then very simple tab, very simple table functionality, where you can easily do whatever you are expecting from your data set. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Should we move ahead? Should we move
Yes,
ahead?
sir.
Okay. So I'm close down this sheet. I'm close down this sheet and open the new sheet for the today. Okay. I hope slide is visible. Okay. Now
So
look at all
please,
this.
share this data file.
Okay. From Craft Connect, admin will please share in the group. I'm waiting while sharing the file. You get the data sheet in your chat box. Please download from there. Okay. Now we have sheet 4 in my data day 2 sheet. In day 2 sheet number 4. If you download it, you can work also with me, and I will give time to practice it also. Okay. Now, one thing I want to do is, this is the data available with me, full name, Mr. or Miss Shraddha, Paul, admin, Amdina, Praveen. Now, the name of the different people, 18 people are there. My boss asked me, I want all this name in different column. That is the title, first name, and last name. I want this in an app. What the people do? People sometimes do like Mr. or Miss, and then this, like Siddharth, then oh. Now people like do like this. And then will not work. So what my concern is, it's time consuming process. If this is an 19 data, it's taken a 10, 5 to 7 minutes. But suppose the data is thousands of data. How can you do? Okay, there is a functionality, text to column. There is a one functionality in the Excel, that is in data tab. In data tab, go to data tab. There is a one point text to column. I want this text into different column. I click on text to column. So, they ask if the data is not selected. So what I need to do first? I need to do select data first. I need to select the first data. Then click on cost. Click on text to column. Click on text to column. Will appear this column. There are 3 steps. For in the first step, you decide. Choose the file type that best describe your data. There is any particular point where you want change. It may be particular characters like a comma, slash, full stop, space, inverted comma, bracket, something. Yeah, you have some another formula, yeah, another concerns where you want to be changed. Now, suppose if I want to in this, I want this separation from the space, because if you see in the data set, Mr. and Miss space Siddhartha space Paul. So I go with the delimited. Next, click on this, and this by default is available. Now I just click on it. Next, then ask me from where you want to separate. I want to separate with the space. The moment you click on a space, the moment you click on a space, then in a below data preview, you will see this is the data available in the next column. You will find the data in the next column like this. Then click on the next. Click on the next. Destination start from A2. I don't want destination start from the A2. I want the destination this place. Start to this place. And click next, finish. All my data available in the next. Now look at on this. This is title. This is first name. This is last name. Look at on this. Look at this. How it's easy. And it will be save my almost 7 to 8 minutes from this number of data. Now, suppose the data is large data, my number of employees that I want to be drag and drop, I want to be calculate, yeah, I want some sorting with the alphabets, you have the last name, something. Then it is easy for me to make the data in separate and take the advantage of it. Now I'm going to be the reverse. I have all the data in the different columns, separate column data available. Whatever the data available with me is in a separate. Let's say Mr. and Miss in one column, first name in another column, next third in the last name in third column. I want in a one column. I want in a one cell data, all the data cell. That means here what we have done to separate the data. Then I want to do reverse engineering. I have a separate data. I want the one that is text join. Right down here, if I want this text in this column, that is key to. There is a function called text join, which is text join function available, JOIN, text join, which is available in the version after 2013. Before 2013, there is another column, there is another function which is an easiest functions what in the after 2013. So what do for I open the bracket, what I want in between? I want in between inverted comma space inverted comma because space is a one character. Space is one character, comma. If true, ignore the cell, again the comma, then text 1, comma, text 2, comma, text 3, close the bracket. Look at this.
Sir, please repeat it again.
Yes, I will repeat it, don't worry. Okay. What I want, I have the different data set. In the data set, all the things available at a separately. They say title is different. First name in a different row, sorry, different column. Last name is different column. I want to join the data. I want to join the data. The function called text join function, text join functions, bracket open. I need to give the delimiter. That is what I want. I want dash, I want hyphen, I want slash, I want space. I want here in this case, I want a space. Inverted comma, one space, inverted comma, that I have given the space is a one character. It's a little formula. Any characters you want to print in your file, you must be having a double inverted comma. Comma. If it is true, then ignore the empty cell. Then again comma. Then you can go with the text 1, comma, text 2, comma, text 3, close the bracket, hit the enters, you will get the data. And you simply here, you go to the tab and double click it, you will get all this data. I hope you get it. I hope you get it. You just do practice. I'm waiting for 2 minutes. Do the practice. Sheet number 4, which is just before shared in your group. I'm waiting for 2 minutes. Do practice. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Sir, please repeat it again. And why we are inserting inverted comma space? Please explain that point again.
Okay. Okay. Do with me. Please equal to write a context text join TEXTJOIN text join. Open the bracket equal to text join. Open the bracket equal to text join. Open the bracket. He asked me delimiter, that is whether you want space between the two words, yeah, you want a hyphen, yeah, you want a dash. In this case, we want space. So I start with the inverted comma, space, inverted comma over, comma, Now, second function, that is if empty cell between ignore it, okay, it's true, again comma, then you write text one, comma, text two, comma, text three, and close the bracket, hit enter. You will get your written. You will get this information. I hope it's done. I hope it is done. गुरु शरण सिंह जी आप सिंह साहब हो गया.
Sir, I will do it afterward. I am unable to do it. I don't know why it's not happening in my.
Which version of your Excel?
The same we are using 2021. It is same. Sir, we are using the same version, but I don't know. And I am using the same commands. Is equal to text join first,
Okay.
then bracket start, then bracket start. After that, sir, what to do? Delimiter we have to click.
Yes, you have to delimiter, that is inverted comma, space, inverted comma
The
over.
delimiter. I have to click on delimiter.
No, what delimiter that means what? Okay, between two words, what you are expecting, space, hyphen, dash, what you are expecting. In a name case, we are expecting space.
Okay.
So
So
inverted bracket,
I need to click on delimiter.
no.
Okay. Text on bracket start. Then after that, I need to put inverted commas, na sir?
Inverted comma, space, inverted comma,
Okay.
then comma,
Comma, yes.
then again comma,
Again, comma.
then text one, that is Mr. or Miss,
Okay.
then
Comma,
comma,
text 2.
then text three, and bracket close, and hit enter.
I got, sir. I got.
Okay.
Sir, why we are using this inverted commas 2 times and space, this single comma
Okay. Okay.
side at the start?
Okay. Okay. See, when you start with the first, if you look at it here in my screen, look at it my screen. The first I give this space. I given here the space. Now look at it here. I have given this space at here. Then
Okay.
next, if this is the ignore the empty. In between there is an empty space. I want to ignore.
Yes, sir.
If it's true, then go to the next. I want to be ignored if there is an empty space after or before the name in a particular column, in a particular set. जैसे Paul के after there is a space, I want to be ignored. If there is a space, I want to ignore it. That's the ignore empty. That is the ignore empty. Then text one, text two, text three. I will get the results. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Now moving the text to column. Give a state of a sheet 4. Now this is data I'm an academician. So I have taken a survey from the people about the different brands of an Ayurvedic product. And then I have taken a multi-response to the Google Doc. And the people have given me the different kinds of this response is given. But the response available in my only one sheet. In my A column, the response is available. What I want, what I want, I want, I want all this information into separate. मुझे A, B, C, E, F, A, whatever the brand name people has given, I want in different. So what should I do? Click entire cell A, click entire column A, go to data, where text to column. Then here I may go with the delimited. Next, my concern is not space, but my concern is comma. So the moment I have press the key comma. Now if you look at in the preview, A, B, C, something kind of that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Next, okay, or I go to back and finish. If I want next, that means they ask me whether you want to be start from the A1, yeah, from where you want to start. I'm not concerned about I'm going to start from A1. I simply finish all these informations. If you look at these informations, you will available in the different. Look at this. This I get the information in a different column. Have you got it? Got it or not?
Sir, please repeat once.
Again,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm going to be I'm going to control Z. This is the data available with me. This is my data. I have done the research on a particular the people prefer the some of the Ayurvedic branded products for which I have given the number of options, 11 options. I give the 10 options to the people. People have given me a response. Okay, they have multiple response. They may prefer Patanjali also. They may prefer Jandu also. They may prefer Dabar also. They may prefer Vicco also. They may prefer Himalaya also. Or some people only prefer Dabur. Yeah, some people only prefer Imami. Yeah, some only people prefer Patanjali. Now, I want to this all this A, B, C that is in a different column. I don't want A because from the A, I am not getting any kind of the output. This is the raw data available with me. I want to first clean the data. How I can clean the data? I can convert this data from A, B, C, different column. So what should I do? I click entire column A, select it. I'm going to the data set where click on text to column, click on text to column, and click on the text to column, select delimited, go to the next, and then I want separate the data from the comma. So I have to first understand how can I separate the data because here there is space is available, ABC available, dot is also available, but I want comma because Patanjali Limited comma C Dabur something kind of is available in my data set in a different rows and in different rows. So I want simply click comma, then give me preview at downstairs in this box. I get in a preview, click finish, will get the data. So minimize, reducing the space of a column. I look at this. Look at this. I get all the data in a different column. Now I'm easily calculate how many Dabur, how many Patanjali, preference 1, preference 2, preference 3. And I can make my another analysis of whatever the analysis I want to do from this data set. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Should we move ahead? Should we go ahead? Yeah, I want to practice once for 2 minutes.
No, sir, move ahead, please.
Okay, thank you. Now another data tab available in the data, that another options available, that is remove duplicate. Sorry, I want to remove the blank space from my data set. Okay, and then I'm going to remove the duplicate. I want to first find out that how many data is duplicate data in this. This is one data available with me around, if I look at about 243 data available in my data set. I select this B column and downstairs count me around 243 data available in my sheet. I want to check that whether that the data are duplicate or not. So what I do, I go to the home in conditional formatting. In conditional formatting, go to the highlighted cells rules and check the duplicate values. Now look at all the pink and pink background are the duplicate data. Are the duplicate data. Now this is in a duplicate data. Now first I want to understand that. First I want to understand that whether that the duplicate data based on what is employee ID, employee number, what basis the data is duplicate. So might be possible that name may have a various name. Might be have three people have Vijay. Might be three people have Krunal. So but the employee ID is common. So I have taken employee IDs to find a duplicate. Now I have a duplicate data in my data set. I have a duplicate in my data set. What should I do? I select all these three column. I select all these three column and all the data. Then go to the data. Sorry, go to the formula, and I can simply by one click, remove all duplicates. How can do it? Okay, wait the for my Excel have lost this function. Wait for while. I'll come to you. Okay. Let's select all the data. There is a one column here in tab remove duplicates. Simply click on the remove duplicates. They ask me which column you want to remove duplicate. So I want to remove duplicate in employee ID. In employee ID. And my database have a header. Click it here. All data remove duplicates. All data, all duplicate data is removed. Now you look at this data. Only 219 data are common. Remaining all data are removed. Should I repeat again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Click all the data set. Select entire data. Go to the data tab. Go to the data tab. Click on here. Remove duplicates. Click it here. Remove duplicates. Simply click on here. Then they ask me which data you want to remove. Division, employee ID, yeah, name. I want to remove from the duplicate employee ID. So click on employee ID, click on employee ID, click OK, all data, that is total in my data, 60 duplicate value found and removed. So 219 unique value remain, that may include in empty set or empty cell or space वगैरह. Click OK. So all data, duplicate data is removed. All duplicate data is removed. Got the point?
Sir, is it so that in 2019 version, it is not
Yes.
highlighted clearly, remove data, duplicate? Because I'm not
No,
able to
there
find
is a
it, sir.
go to the process. First, you can go to the first column, home column, select employee ID, select employee ID, and up to the M tab, conditional formatting, put conditional formatting, highlight cell rule, click on duplicate value.
Okay, sir.
You will find the duplicate.
Okay, fine, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Do the practice once. Do the practice once so you can get an idea. Done. Thank you. Okay. Now in this sheet, there is another problem with me. There is in between, there is in between space associated. If you look on this data set, there is a point number 13, row number 13, you have a space. Then you go down. I want to remove all this space at once. Suppose if I come and click Control Z, look at this. There are different unnecessary space in between the table. Look at this. Look at this. In the row. Look at this. This is the space associated. Look at all the space. Select ABC. I have selected this. I want to remove the blank row. I want to remove the blank row by one single click, all this row in my data set. What should I do? Control Z. Go to Control Z. You will get a go to dialog box. Go to spatial. Go to spatial. And there is a one options available, just blank. Click OK and delete. Look at this now, how it is easy to remove the blank, to remove the duplicate. It's in a fantastic. Should I repeat again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. After the Control Z, I want to remove the data set, but very important thing is that you must to select appropriate data. If there is no appropriate data, then it's quite difficult to find the value. So suppose you have done the half of the select the data, then it might be problem. So what I do, select all the data which is available with me, Control G, go to spatial, select blank. That means all the blanks, all the blank rows and columns are selected. Here the column is not empty, so rows is only empty, row are selected. So all the rows are selected. Now simply go to the delete, simply go to the delete and click on delete cell. Then all duplicate rows are deleted. Look at this. Now we only now I'm going to be remove the duplicate from this. Select the data. Select the data. To the data tab. Go to the tab. Remove duplicate for the employee ID. From the employee ID, click OK. Total 24 duplicate value found and 290,218 are unique value. Click OK. Clear? I hope it is clear.
Yes.
Okay. Now moving next, data validation. Moving to the next, data validation. Now suppose I want to enter the data. This is my data available. This is my data available. And I want to enter that whether the person from IT department, sales department, marketing department, production department, finance, packaging, different departments. When and then what I do, I may sometimes I can do with the click or I want a drop down list. I want a drop down list. Suppose in a system, we have a multi office functionality, and I want in the different people are entered the data. But sometimes you want may differ the spelling, yeah, may differ something, so you don't get the correct data. So what to do? I can say I can have a list of departments in a one column. मेरे पास ये department list है. Department list है मेरे पास. Okay. Now from this department list, I want the drop down list. What should I do? I select column. I select entire column. Yeah, number of data table available with me. So let's say, for example, suppose we select only this. We select only this. Right. We select only this. Go to data validation. Go to data validation. Click on list. Now they allow me setting in a setting. I want a list. मेरे पास list है. From the list, I want to select data. I click on list. I click on list. Go to the source. Where is my source data? So this is my source data. This is my source data. Click OK. So you will get all the list. List. IT, sales. Now suppose now you write it. If you write it sales, if you write only P, this will give message. So what you do, instead of writing every time, what you do, packaging. Suppose if I want to add one department, admin. If I want department, is that is called HR. HR is okay. HR department. Suppose I want some other department like purchase department. I want like this. Automatically it will appear here. It automatically appear here. Suppose one department, that is transport department, that also is going to be added here. Look at here. That is added. All this data, number the sales, number the data you add, the data will be added. Now I can make is very clearly what this is sales department. This is in the purchase department. This is again from the admin department. This is coming from the admin department. This is coming from the admin department. This is coming from the translation department. Like that. So you not require type again and again. Spelling will not going to be mismatched. So it is easy for you. And then you can very quickly simply click on it. So instead of typing, you just click on it and you will get the data. Getting the point? Getting the point?
Sir, please repeat this from data validation point again.
Okay, data validation point again, I can repeat it. Okay, I'm going to be repeating another column, not in this column. Okay, sorry. Again, I'm going to be remove the data validation from this column first. Data clear all. Okay. Now look at this. देखो मैंने clear कर दिया. The moment I have cleared it, there is no arrow tab here. Drop down box not available with me. So what I can it. I have extended data. This data, and I need to understand that there are maybe some few people can be join my organizations, so I can go up to the 90. Okay, go to the data validations. Go to the data validations and click on settings. Click on settings, and you can click at here list. Click at list, and then go to the source. You can go to the source. Click this. You can click from here. That you might be aware that there are maybe some designations maybe in the futures. So you can select one or two more, and then click OK. Then the point comes here. Now you can find packaging, you may find accounting, you may find some other department like IT department, you may find accounting, you may find HR, something kind of that. Are you getting it?
Sir, this we can apply to any column or specifically in the column C, this option will be available. How we manage this in a particular column like
You
C, D, or in which column we want to validate this data. It is okay that we have added
okay?
a list in the data validation point, but in which column to fit, or it is fit in the whole sheet.
Where you want, in which column you want, in that select and you can apply data validations. You have multiple validations in the multiple columns. Now, suppose if I have a validation in the column C, is in the department. But suppose if I want some validations, you look at it here. In my auto state is available, that is P or A. I want this in data validations in this all the column. I want to make attendance of this. Then I'm coming to the next point. Now, suppose if I want to attendance of these people, I daily make mark the attendance. I daily mark the attendance. Now I want to calculate that how many people in terms of the percentage of their absent or percentage relation, percentage present in the company. And suppose if you want to give the conditional formatting, P for green color, A for red color, whatever marks in the that you can do it very quickly. Now coming to the another point that look at in this column. Look at in this column. There are four people. There are 4 days I mark the attendance. Out of these 3 days present, 1 day absence, automatically present person is 75. Present percentage is 75. So for that, I want to calculate count function. Count A and count B, count if. Count A for counting the value of alphabets, A, B, C, D. If I not write count A, let's say for example, if I count it here, I may count it here. Let's say for example, I've just insert my one seat, insert the seat. I want to count that number of lectures there. I want to count P and I count A. Suppose if I want to count here, how many days present? If we're going to count, answer will not give me because what I have written here is count. But the moment I write count A, it means that ABCD also can be count, then it's count 4 days. How done the 4 day marks? But if I count P only, I want to count P only. Let's say, well, sorry, count P here. 4 days, total done days done 4 days, out of which how many days he present. Then you can count if is equal to count if they ask me range. I'm going to be count the range, this range. मुझे इस range में count करना है. What the criteria is? The criteria is count P, inverted comma, capital P, inverted comma over, close bracket, the 3 days. The day number of days is 3. 3 days, the person is present. Over here. If I have P, A, P, 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 A, then again, because here there is a data validation point, so it's given to me error. Write A, write B. So now, out of 12 days, 9 days is present. I want to calculate percentage. So what I have to calculate? Percentage of days present divided by total days. So what I give the formula here is count if from this range to the count P divided total count. So that what I given the formula here is how many days with 3 divided 3. So fine. That point.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any confusion in this? Any confusion in this?
No, sir.
ओके, should we move ahead? आगे जा सकते हैं हम?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now moving to the next SFT, column SFT. Now here we want to count some functions, we want to count something details. This is my data set. Around the data set is around 200 data set available with me. I have a 200 data set. I want to count that in payment method. How many people use MasterCard? How many people use American Express? How many people use PayPal? How many people use Discover? So what should I write the formula here? I can write the formula here. Count if as we calculated previously in count P. What the formula is? Count if bracket open. I need to give the range. This is my range. Then what the criteria? My criteria is master. Bracket close. Look at this. I want the same formula. I want the same formula, previous formula in a next column. So in next cell, that is down cell, you can control D as a shortcut key. Look at this. And total 200 data. Now this many people use MasterCard. This many people use American Express. This many people use Visa. This many people use PayPal. This many people use the Discover. Now I want that. What is the total sales? What is the total sales through MasterCard? I want to count what is the total sales from the MasterCard. I know that there are 36 people use it, but I want to know that how many people have the total sales to the MasterCard. So what should I do? I go again the table properties, go to the table, select the data range, table range. First put is header rows. And make the summation at here. So let's see summation at here. Sorry, it cannot be done because there are some table properties issues. I want summation here. Total sales. I want the sales of only a payment method by MasterCard. There are 36 people and total sales of MasterCard is 278895. Now again, it's tedious task for me. It is a tedious task for me because I want one report. In this reports, I want to give it. So what is the total sales? Figure give it me. This is my figure. Okay, this is what the given it. Now, if I want to calculate total sales done by through the MasterCard, then this is an count. This is sum. I'm going to be use sum is now. Range. Sales is my range. Sales is my range. Comma. Criteria is MasterCard. Bracket close. Answer I not get it. So what I want to calculate is sum ifs is equal to sum ifs. Sum range. This is my sum range. Comma. Criteria range. This is my criteria range. Comma. The criteria is MasterCard, bracket close. Look at this. Look at this. Total sales certificate in next place is discount. MasterCard this amount, Visa this amount, PayPal this amount, Discover this amount. Similarly, somebody wants to calculate, somebody to calculate in the terms of region. What is the sales of west? What is the sales of east? What is the sales of south? What is the sales of north? Somebody wants to calculate in terms of pen, in terms of book, in terms of pen, in terms of pencil. That is with respect to the product. Somebody want to calculate with the help of coupon, without coupon. Get the point? Get the point? Are the value addition in your knowledge?
Yes, sir. Sir, please repeat this again. How we have done this, selected whole table and made this form. Please repeat this again. Sorry for asking.
Okay, okay, okay. We can leave. Okay, suppose if I want again table, you know the how the select table is selected. We have done in the previous sheet also in the previous
Yes,
initial
sir.
start of the class.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That I
Okay,
want to.
so table is to but I want to calculate that. I want to calculate that we have used two formula, count if and sum ifs. We have two formula, use the formula count if and sum ifs. Now let's say for example, I am simple at here, I am delete it. मुझे क्या करना है मुझे कितना what I want to count is I want to count how many people use Mastercard. मुझे इतना ही I want to only count that the people using Mastercard. मुझे इतना ही काउंट करना है the people who use the Mastercard. So I want to use count ifs because here my condition is Mastercard is my condition. Here my condition is Mastercard is my conditions. So what should I do? Equal to count if. Count if. You can write down the formula in your book pen if you have with you. Count if, bracket open. I want to give the range. Which range I want to count? I want to count payment method. I want to count payment method, comma. I want to count payment method, comma. Range is Mastercard. S6 is my range. Bracket close. Now the same formula I want to write down same formula. I simply control D. Simply control D. That means from upper cell is copied or duplicate the wave formula in the next cell. Look at this. Now you might be confused that in the formula there is table 1 payment method. This formula coming from the table range. So what should I do first? I might be having a confusion on this in this range. What should I do? हम table range को निकाल देते हैं पहले. We going to be remove the table range. At the point now again we calculate is equal to count if my range is this. My range is this. I can definitely consider table also like this. No problem at all. If I want to calculate only D, like this. Similarly, sum if this is count if. The formula is count if. Here the formula is sum if. Sum ifs. Two things. Two things I want to do. One is sales, second is based on the payment method. And in each, there is many conditions that you can be given. Get it?
Yes, sir.
I hope you get it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you took task based on that. How many people have a coupon and how many people have no coupon? Give me response in the chat box. Give me response in the chat box. How many people have a coupon code and how many people don't have a coupon?
Sir, have you shared this sheet with us or not?
Shared in the chat box by admin.
Sir, I am
Admin.
not having this. Sir, please can you share it again?
Okay. Craft admin, please share this it again. If I want to share, I want to be minimize. I want to close this sheet. If
Sir, actually, I have a request.
yes, please.
Sir, please share all the related documents in the group so that we can easily save that and find for
Yes,
practice.
sir, I am not in the group. I am not in the group. Admin is in the group. I am going to be share. You should wait. I just first close this sheet and then I'm going to be sharing. Wait for a while. I'm sharing this in the chat box, please. Worry about it.
Sir, it is there in the next sheets. It is there. I have seen it now. Sorry for that. In the same sheet which you have shared in day 2 just a few minutes earlier, in the same sheet it is there in the coming sheets.
Okay. So want to check
Sir,
again?
it is already there, sir. Sorry.
Okay. So no problem. No problem at all. Now calculate, please. How many people have coupon code? And how many don't have coupon? I hope it is done. How many people have a coupon code and how many don't have a coupon? Please write down in chat box. Very good. 70 have a coupon, 130 have a don't coupon. Everybody has done? Everybody has done? Please write down in chat box.
Sir, we will do with you. Please explain it once. We will do along with you.
Yes, sir. Please read again.
Please, Countess, explain it again. We will do along with you because I have done 2-3 times Countess, but I'm not getting answer.
Why not getting the answer? Any
Sir,
doubt somewhere you met?
sir, first of all, we have to write the
Multiple
countef. Countef is equal to countef, है ना?
is equal to count if.
Yes, countef for x.
Count
Sir, we
if
need to write
bracket
true.
open. They
Sir,
ask
there are
you
two. One
range.
is count. Okay.
There are four things. Count, count A, count if, and count ifs.
Yes, sir.
If you write, if you write, if you look at on my screen, if you write count, and look at this. Count, count, if, count, and count if, count ifs. There are five things. We want to go with the count ifs. Then they ask range. किस कॉलम आपको काउंट करवाना है criteria क्या है उस काउंट करने में the range is C. What I want to count? I want to count coupon. Look at those. 70. So I write the formula in the count. Should be move ahead. हम आगे जा सकते हैं.
Yes, sir. It's okay. Yes, sir.
Now move the next sheet, practice sheet. In the same file, practice sheet. Have you get the practice sheet? Have you seen the practice sheet in my screen?
Yes.
Okay. I want to count that in this my data sheet, 42 people in department. I want to see that how many different departments in a company. Suppose in a 42, I can scroll down and calculate marketing, IT, sales, graphics, HR, executive, finance, then something, what. I may okay, so I can still calculate accounting. Suppose data set is like the thousands of data set, and I want that how many different departments in a company. There is called a function unique, which be also available after 2016 version of an MS Office. Okay, what I do is I can write simple is equal to unique bracket open, which I want from here close this very department marketing, IT, sales, graphic, HR, executive, finance. These are the basically department in the company. So today we have learned the many functions. We have learned the count if function, count functions, count a functions, sum if functions, and unique function, and also the table properties. In the table properties. Now, as I am HR guy, I am working in a company as an administrative department or a finance department or HR department. There are some things required for me. I want something from the data set. Now, how this data set can help me to bring my efficiency in the work. Suppose similarly, if I want to calculate how many different state in my company, how many employees are from the different state. So I can if there is thousands of data set available with me. Yeah, suppose if I have a sales data, I am in a sales department, I want to sales data. So how many different state people from the different state who are purchasing my product. So by using unique functions, I can quickly make a think about that. If this many people, this many state are participating or are purchasing my product, then I can easily count that how many people have purchased from this state, what the sales from this state, and easily get the quick decisions what should do. Similarly, if I have data about with respect to the months wise, year wise, different other categories, I can quickly take decisions what should I can do easily. Any confusion so far? Any confusion so far? Any confusion so far in this? This is a practice sheet. You have to make a practice on this sheet. You have to do the practice in terms of given the questions. How many employees are from the below state? Gujarat, Punjab, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Telangana state, UP. And what are the different state-wise average wages or department-wise average department-wise average wages or total wages? Yeah, department-wise how many hours worked it. So you have a number of things you can do from this sheet. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Okay. So much. Again, all going to be end of the day is 7:30 as per the my time zone. Is 7:28, 2 minutes left with us. Any questions so far?
Yes, sir. Sir, how can we use a ratio scale data in Excel?
Okay, ma'am, I forgot to give the answer in the beginning because I have not shown you on the screen. See, in Excel rational data, how you put the entry. Excel will understand that the data, whether that is in a figure, that is in a text, that is in data. Suppose as in a part of the research, if you work with the research, then whether the data is nominal data, ordinal data, rational data, or scale data, that we are defining the data in my data set for the analysis point of view. But when I point of the entry point of view, I simply put the entry as like a figure only. So day after tomorrow, Hitesh sir will explain you how the rational scale data can be interpreted or can be applied in a different techniques that we are using the technique and statistically to satisfy certain my hypothesis. I hope you get
No,
my
sir.
answer.
Actually, sir, my data, for example, I tell you my data is suppose we have 10 faculties and 100 students. So student faculty
Yes,
ratio 100 by 10. Okay.
yes, yes,
I want to show it as it is because sometimes if faculty is 10 and students are 132, the ratio, if I solve it, it will come as points. So it cannot be decimal.
yes,
Any person cannot be decimal. So if I express and enter in Excel like this, it is wrong, wrongly interpreted,
yes.
right?
So
So I have
Nay,
to enter in.
you
Yeah,
want
sir.
to enter the data in a one column, you enter the data as a number of faculty. In another column, you enter the data as a
Hmm.
students. And third column, you take a ratio. You cannot enter the data like a 1:10, 1:15. You cannot enter the data like that in the Excel. In a one column, you
um,
write in a faculty. In another column, you write in a students. Then third
hmm.
column, you can take a ratio. That
Hmm.
what the ratio between student to faculty by
And
putting the figure formally.
how to draw graph, doctor, for this
Graph.
bar, simple bar and column.
Yeah, that we discuss tomorrow in the pivot table and chart. How we can draw the chart within simple main, and how we can draw the chart of the pivot table. So tomorrow I have an interesting topic about pivot table, which will you work your half of the work done by simply clicking the one or two things.
Doctor, tomorrow at what time you will start?
6 p.m. Again, tomorrow we're going to be start at a 6 p.m. and end at a 7:30 p.m.
Could it be slightly late, sir? Half an hour?
Ma'am, because I have another assignment in my office, that's why I'm getting the time early. Tomorrow only we have a time 6. Then day after tomorrow we have a time 6:30 as regular mentioned in the poster.
Okay, sir. Thank
Because
you
I
so
have
much.
got a sudden assignment in my office, that's why I have put the time early today and tomorrow.
Sir, please try to find out solution for my problem because I want to plot as ratio scale only. And
Okay, Okay,
Hmm?
I will back to you. Tomorrow I'll share my number also with the help of a craft admin. So you will personally contact to me also. No problem.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you so much, guys. Again,
Thank
we'll
you,
meet
sir.
tomorrow. Tomorrow 6 p.m. Yes, yes, sir. Thank you so much. Tomorrow we meet again 6 p.m. to 7:30. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, take all your dinners and take a deep peace to your mind. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Again.